So today we're going to be pretty chill, but in general, this is kind of going to be a open live stream. I got a list of stuff written down. We'll go ahead and cover some of this stuff, and we'll also cover some of the stuff you guys want to cover. But in general, I want to let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, I think we're live. We live? Okay. Ben Dover's here. Avex chain. Yeah, it's definitely popping. It's popping because of the gaming narrative. That's for sure. And it also has the subnets. We'll see what happens with it. But today we're going to cover over Dogeals. We're going to cover over Litecoin Ordinals. We're going to cover over Bitcoin Ordinals, of course. There's a bunch of different medical or meta protocols on Bitcoin. Then we're going to cover over some other narratives like AI, layer ones, just different things like that. And obviously, if there's anything you guys want to cover, just drop it in the comments. I'll get to it and I'll take a look at it. But first things first, I do want to show you guys this because, like, I don't know. This is always kind of cool to see the market psychology chart. First, let me pull this up, get this shared with you guys. I want to show you guys this compared to DeFi. So right now, a lot of people are focusing on Bitcoin and ETH, and we are starting to see some people, hey, like, let's take a look at some of these altcoins and whatnot. And you're seeing a lot of the influencers just starting to talk about it and say, oh yeah, it's the next big thing. You need to get into gaming, get into this. That's probably the worst time to get in with some of those different tokens. Start looking for stuff people aren't really talking about. So let me go ahead and show you the market psychology chart. So as you can see here, obviously we go through this phase where we go through hope, optimism, belief, whatever. And then eventually you get into this phase. Just remember what this chart looks like. You have the higher high or a high, and then you have a lower high, and then you basically just go into depression. I want to show you guys this compared to the DeFi chart. So if you take a look at the DeFi chart right here, of course, it's going to load forever. Come on. All right. So look at the total TVL and DeFi. It literally looks just like the market psychology chart. Like, look, a high, a lower high, and then we have the dump, a relief rally, and then we keep dumping again. Let me show you the chart again. Guys, look, I want to show you this. A high, a lower high, dump, relief rally, dump again, another relief rally. Going back to this, guys. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Another relief rally, and then we go into that depression phase, which kind of is this long phase here, and then we start going up. Take a look at the market psychology chart. Long depression phase, like everyone's dead, nobody likes each other. Then we start going up, and then we go into disbelief. Look for those pullbacks. Those pullbacks are going to be the times to get into some of those other coins that people are like, oh yeah, I was telling you to buy this, this, and this. And then when it starts nuking or when there's that first retrace, people are going to be like, oh yeah, sorry guys, it's a bear market or a bull trap. Time to pack up our bags and go home. But anyways, the point is like in a bull market, you're going to have things where you have bad news, you have good news, and the crypto markets still go up. In a bear market or the signs of the bear market, any news will cause it to go down. It doesn't matter if it's bullish or bearish news, it will cause the markets to go down. Those are your signs you need to look for. Like right now, we can get any news we want and still the markets look like this, like up only. Even with the airdrops, like the Jito airdrop, for example, basically the person or the people with max pain are the people that sold, like just basically just coming from bear market PTSD. If they don't sell the airdrop, it goes to zero. Well, it wasn't that way with Jito. And you can see here, Bitcoin is just basically just trending up. Sorry, super laggy, but it doesn't matter. Like it'll start to go down a little bit and eventually just go up. The signs that I'm going to look for in the bull run or going into it, just like it was in the last bull run, is you're going to have that first mega nuke. That is not the time to sell. That's actually the time to buy the dip. So the coins we're going to talk about in this video and cover with together, those are going to be ones that you want to look for in the dip. Second, or the second dump, that is going to be kind of like your shots fired, your warnings like, okay, now the market is starting to take profits. They're starting to realize. That third one you get, that is probably going to be like your last warning. Okay, The next time we pump, it's definitely time to take some off the table. Right now, we haven't had that massive nuke, which leads me to believe, okay, well, we still got a lot of time into this bull run. And just looking at the market psychology chart right here, like we're going into disbelief, in my opinion. As soon as we have that first pullback, though, which is going to be like right over here, yeah, even the market psychology chart will show you. So look, you have our first pullback, disbelief, there it is. That's your first pullback. Then you have the giga pump. It's kind of pullback, giga pump, and then that's your second pullback right here. You see how you have this second drop down? Then you have the third giga pump up. That's always the third wave is always going to be your last and your strongest. And then you're going to have that giga dump. This was your warning sign, this giga dump. So on that pump, that's when you sell out and you get out, or at least take a lot of chips off the table. And then when it dumps down, we actually had 2 of these cycles last bull run. And the second cycle was actually fueled with leverage to where we went back down to 30K. I'll show you the Bitcoin chart so you guys can see. And we just sent back up. And this whole section right here, like this second wave, this was all fueled by leverage. And I'll show you how there was a second wave. You can see here we had the first initial pump, first dump, second. Can't even zoom up. What in the world? Oh, here we go. Second initial pump, then we had a dump, third initial pump, and then we had a dump. This one, it is on a weekly chart, so you can't see that relief rally up. But if we go onto the daily chart, go back, you can see it was definitely getting toppy up here. But right here, actually, no, you didn't even have that third relief rally. And I guess that's what happens with leverage. I mean, I guess you kind of had this one up here about 50K, about 60K. But no, you like at that point, it was fully driven by leverage. And that was from Suzu, FTX. Basically, all those boys went bust. And oh, wait, snap. You guys couldn't see anything I was showing you guys. All right, so let me show you guys. So if you go back on this chart on Bitcoin, you guys can see here that this was the first cycle. This was the second cycle up here. So you had the first initial pump, then you had the dump, the second one, then you had the dump, then you had the third one, and then you had the dump. You kind of had a pump right here, I guess you can say. But this whole second move right here was just fueled by leverage. So let me show you guys. Come on. Open up, open up. Internet is horrible, dude. So this second initial wave, I'll go on the 1 week chart so you can see what I'm talking about. This was all fueled by leverage, this second wave. The first wave was actually a little bit fueled by leverage, but the second one was 100% leverage. That's why all these cascading liquidations were, the market couldn't take them at all. So that third one is what you're going to be looking for. But before we go ahead and get into those coins and start talking about them, let's cover some of these questions and then we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, so AVAX chain, yeah, it's going to be popping, that's for sure. Let me do chat overlay so you guys can see these questions too. Oh, well, it's not going to show up. It'll start showing the new ones. Yeah, AVAX chain, definitely going to be doing its thing. Saw your 2 videos. Appreciate it, brother. We'll keep going. From @MRX. I don't know where that's at. But what's up, man? How's it going? Does anyone have eyes on cyber? Okay, I have no idea what cyber is, but I will look up cyber real quick. So let me go here, show this tab. I assume Cyber Connect or Cyber City. There's a lot of them. So you're going to have to clarify which one you're talking about, Bubba. Hey, Drake, you see Badger rebrand and starting up eBTC? Yeah, I'm not touching Badger. What's up, Rex? Borrow BTC against SDE. I think it's the idea. Yeah, I'm not touching Badger at all. It'll probably do something, but I'm good. Yeah, we can't see. My bad. I just saw it now. My bad. Have you seen SRC20s? I'm going to talk about it in this video. We were actually minting those, dudes. I'll go ahead and show you guys some stamps. I got this tab open right here. Yeah, this is stamps right here. Dude, these things, they're sending. It's going nuts and ham. Trade. Let's see, stamp. I want to show you guys this. Share this tab. Look at this chart on stamp. It's like literally nuts. Stamp wasn't even the first one. This thing, yeah, that was, I guess, back when it was minting. But This thing came from 13 sats, like December 4th. So 5 days ago, 13 sats, and it's 1,000. So basically, it's over 100x in like 5 days. So I mean, people are looking at all these altcoins and GameFi games and all kinds of garbage, and they're like, "Bro, we just made like a 4x, a 5x." I'm like, "Dude, you're missing out on ordinals." I was playing on one of these tokens on Ordinals right here, and the token was called what was it called? DeSci and Gogi Market. Hang on, let me get the ticker for you guys. Give me a second. We were talking about it in Discord. I got to pull this up. It was pretty fun. It did a 10x within less than an hour, or like 30 seconds actually. Where is it? No, it's not Dofi. Doge, Dubai, Rally. I'm finding. Oh, here it is. Here it is. ARCD. I don't even know what this coin is. This is probably just a quick pump and dump. But these things you got to like get in and get out of them. Yeah, it's 0.15. Dude, so this thing basically sent from 0.1 to 1 Doge within a matter of like, I don't know, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, because they made a call on Discord. And at that, like this thing was minting, so you could have minted it for free. Now, I don't know if it's going to continue to go up from here. The speculation is they're building a game around it. But the point I'm trying to make is you can make so many more X's with Doginals and stamps, BTC, inscriptions, ordinals, BRC20s. It's just a better game to play, in my opinion. At least it's a better risk to reward, and the reason for that is everyone gets in on the ground floor. Like everyone can mint this. This thing just minted out this morning. ARCD. Anyone could have minted it. Pay a gas fee. It's like in Doge. So I mean, at that point, it was probably what 11. So it's about 1 Doge per batch of those tokens. So basically 10 cents. So if you lose, you lose 10 cents. If you win, I mean, broski. It depends how much you win. So it's pretty good. All right. So I'll go into those later in the vids. Don't worry. GM, please list the next gems. Okay. So, well, we're going to go with them as we go, but it's going to be focused on ordinals, BRC20s, LTC20s. Those are the newer ones. I'll talk about that later in the video, but we'll see. Hey, what about mint layer? Yesterday pumped 100% more. I don't know anything about mint layer, but you can drop some information on it. Do you think Akash can go to 50? 50 is going to be an extremely high market cap. So let me show you guys AKT. Akash, share this tab. So I'm extremely bullish on Akash. Like I love Akash. I like Greg. I like what they're doing. This also fits in the AI meta. But at $50, I mean, you're stinking looking at, what is that? 10 over, yeah, just about a $10 billion market cap. So, I mean, you look at it and you're like, can it? Possibly, but it depends how hot the AI narrative gets and if there's not a lot of competitors basically competing with them in the space. I think they will do well, but I mean, factor it in. Is it going to go to $50? Yeah, potentially. Will it? I don't know. There are some other plays that are out there that you can potentially get. Like with expectations right now, I don't know how big the bull run is going to be or how large the market caps will be, but a reasonable valuation for Akash based on previous valuation measures would be like 3 billion. So I do see at least $10 being something that's reasonable. $50 definitely has potential, but I would have to see how large the institutional adoption is and if there are other competitors that come out in the space. All right, so yeah, Time Wonderland. That was a fun one. I remember that. Have you jumped on inscription? Okay, so ordinals and inscriptions on Ethereum, Polygon, any of these proof of stake chains, it's not bullish. It actually causes congestion on the chain, and it actually hinders the network security. So only look for proof of work chains that are doing ordinals and the inscriptions. I'm not saying inscriptions won't do something. All I'm saying is there is a whole nother side of that layer that's like 10x better, and there's no reason to have inscriptions. Like on Bitcoin, you can't do anything. So it's either you just bag hold your Bitcoin or you play with ordinals. Whereas with Ethereum, you can play DeFi Ponzi games, you can play NFTs, you can play meme coins. You got a bunch of different options. I ain't gonna play no buy pet rock and then no, that's garbage. So no, I don't think Escriptions is gonna go anywhere. What do you think about Sora Summit will do for DeSci with Armstrong talking about it? So I am bullish on DeSci plays. These are the DeSci plays that I'm bullish on. The first one is Lake. Don't dilute my yields, and this thing is a low market cap, so don't go aping this thing. This thing is paying like 400% APR in a yield farm, so it's pretty good. I'm not going to show you where it's at. You can figure it out yourself. You got Gene. Now, Gene, this is basically like 23andMe, but decentralized. I think this one will do something. I'm not as uber bullish on it. In fact, I don't have any exposure to it. And same thing with Vita, but I believe these will probably do well, especially in the DeSci narrative. Now, Vita, you can consider it like your Bitcoin of the DeSci plays. The reason why I call it the Bitcoin is it's not as volatile. It's most likely not going to go to zero as long as the DeSci plays catch a bid, and it's also not likely going to do like a million X, whereas some random altcoins might. It's not super inflationary, and it's basically just a DAO. So it's just for governance. It's more of a meme. There also is RSC Research Coin. This is Brian Armstrong's little thing. I'm not in this one as well. The only one I'm in is Lake, just because the risk to reward and market cap, and I can farm with it. This thing's already a 50 mil cap and a 583 mil fully diluted valuation. It's got a lot of supply that's not on the market. Its total circulating is 87 mil. The total supply is 1 billion. The reason why this pumped is because Brian Armstrong, Coinbase, bull market, bald head. That's the whole gig. And I'll show you Lake so you guys can see my thesis and why I like it. You can yield farm with this thing. 35 mil fully diluted valuation. It's only got 2.5 mil out, so it's actually like 12 mil, maybe, yeah, about 12 mil circulating valuation. So it's just going based on that. It's either that or Gene. And the reason why I didn't go with Gene is because I got Lake and I wanted to farm with it. And Gene is similar. So anyways, that's kind of like what I'm looking at on the DeSci play. Moki, Moki base chain, Coinbase big shot announcement on Twitter. He bought today. I don't know who Big Shot is. I assume he's some influencer on Twitter. I will not be interested in that. What's your portfolio allocation like? I am heavily exposed to a couple of different narratives. The first one is ordinals. The second one is cross-chain interoperability, as well as infrastructure tokens. So that can include things like Akash, that can be like FXS, that could be like Thorchain, that could be like Cacao, Maya Protocol. And then going back to the ordinals and inscriptions and whatnot, those are just a bunch of different BRC20 tokens. My favorite one, of course, being Track, mainly because it's kind of the main utility token out there. And then you have Ordi. I'm also exposed to some other things like Doginals, like Doge token. I'm exposed to a lot of the layer ones. I think we're going to have a lot of hated rallies. Let me show you some of the hated rallies since we're sharing the screen. The first one is going to be Phantom. I'm telling you, not financial advice, but this is going to surpass previous all-time highs. Just that's all I'm saying. They got something called Sonic coming out, and they got Andre, they got Harry A. They're going to pump it to the moon. That's just what they do, guys. It's $1 billion market cap for stinking layer one. I know a lot of people are like, layer one's trades over. Just that's just how the crypto markets go. Another one is Harmony One. I'm not as I don't have as much conviction on this one as I do Phantom, surpassing previous all-time highs. But this one, I see this one as being more of a meme coin. I do think this one is going to try to shoot for $1. I mean, $1 to $1, like it's a meme, guys, a huge meme. And they're also getting into the AI narrative, and it's like I don't care what they're doing. I threw a little digidart at it. That way, I didn't fade it. It did extremely well for me last bull run. I threw in like it's like $200, and it was like 0.001. I can't even remember when I bought it, but it was so cheap, and it ended up going to 30 cents. So let's see, 0.001. 0.3. I think that's right. No. Point oh, so yeah, that would be a point so 3 divided by. Yeah, so basically it was a 300x. So basically $100 turned into over 30 grand or $200. I can't even remember what it was. It was so minuscule. Like it was at the point in time like yeah, that was the Binance days. I ended up getting locked out on my account. Guys, don't do that. Like that was when I was trading on Binance and like, hey, let me try this. Let's see what it is. No, don't do it. I closed the account and I got roasted. Um, oh, other layer ones. So we got Harmony, Phantom, AVAX. This one, it's not really. It is going to do well, but I don't really see it as a hated rally token as much. I think it is going to do pretty well this bull run. But I mean that's just my thought. They got a cult like community around it, and I really think they like or they're able to pivot to narratives really quick. So I think they're going to do pretty well. I like their team. I like their community, and I like what they're doing, especially with the pivot to subnets, trying to differentiate themselves from other protocols. I think it's a good idea. Same thing with Phantom. Of course, you got the devs pumping it up. Another hated rally token most of you guys know about is going to be Solana. This is just going to be a giga hated rally. Another one is SCRT. There's a secret. This is a privacy narrative. This one will pump when people are like, "Oh, we need privacy. We need this. We need that." Like, I'm just saying, just have some exposure to some of these privacy narratives, or at least privacy token plays, because it will be a meta eventually. Another one is like XMR, but that one is more of like a stable coin. So I prefer to be exposed to other things that have a higher upside. That way I don't have to shell out as much cash at it. It's more capital efficient to invest in something that's potentially going to do 100x or 1000x than it is something that's like a 10x, especially when you're speculating on um, a particular narrative like privacy. Shade Protocol would also categorize in that. Another one is Zeph. I think Zeph is going to have a Luna-like run this bull run. I wouldn't. I guess you can call it a hated rally token because a lot of people are fading it, but there's a really large cult around this token, so I really think it's going to do pretty well. Another one is COS. I am actually a part of this hated rally over here. I faded this at half a penny. Um, I do see this as being a really strong contender in the bull run. It'll probably get to top 10. Right now, it's currently ranked 30. It'll probably just get into the top 10 because, of course, you have the other hated rally meme coin, Cardano. There's actually some other man, guys. I'm sorry if I'm hitting you with a bunch, but there's a bunch of hated rally tokens, so you can kind of get an understanding of some of the exposure I'm looking at. Please do a video on how to mint on Ord Doge. Okay, so or Doge. Do you mean Doge Market? This? You can also go on Doge. You can go on Ordifind and you can mint Doge here. You basically just go to inscribe DRC20 and then Jojo or whatever ticker you want, and then you hit next, and then well, there's no more mints. So let's come up with some random name. RHE3. Okay, what in the world? 3345. Okay, well, I guess they're all minted. Of course, I'm picking the worst ones. So let's see which ones are unminted, and we'll just pick these. Da, 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 da. Progress. These are all 100%. Oh, here we go. All right, so Goof. Let's do Goof. GOOF. So we're gonna go to inscribe. I think we're sharing this tab. So we'll do DRC20. And then it'll enter the amount, and then it'll ask you to pay the Doge. That's all. I can't believe I picked some random ones, and it was like I just thought I was doing something wrong. I was like, what in the world? Where do you mint Doginals? So yeah, we just did it right there. I'll share it. Dogi Market. You can go to Ord Find. I like Dogi Market the best. It's actually pretty easy. Dogi Market. You just go to main page. So if you find one that you want, so you type in the ticker. So Goof, for example, and you say mint Goof right here, and then you just click mint, select how much you want, and hit confirm. It's easy. I'll share that right now. Dogi Market. And I just lost my space. Great. Okay, wait, no. I got it right here. Where do you mint Doginals? Got it. Here we go. Okay, Crest. Peak Network. I don't know about. Okay, DePIN Layer 1. Okay, that's cool. Decentralized physical infrastructure. So, Crest. I'm not exposed to this narrative at all. So, I'm going to share this tab so you guys can see. I mean, it's doing well. I don't know what the market cap is. I don't know what the details on it. It's only on one exchange. It's on Mexi. Okay. So I'm assuming, yeah, like you said, it's just a layer 1. See, blockchain for blockchains. There is a page. Blockchain for real world applications. Build DePINs, dApps. I mean, they got a fancy website. I don't know. Could be something. I'd have to look into it. But I know DePIN is going to be a really hot narrative. Oh, so it's not even launched. So it's vaporware. Okay, that's what it is. Right now, it's just vaporware. Until they actually have something, I'm pretty bearish, like extremely bearish. Moki. Okay, so I'll pull up Moki. We'll go ahead and pull this one up, show you guys what's up. Get rid of this tab. We'll go to here. Share this tab. Moki. MOCHI. I assume it's this. I don't think it's Moochie. So I think it's Moki. Okay, this one looks dead, so it's probably on Deck Screener. So we'll show you guys Deck Screener. MOCHI. Moki. Okay, yeah. So this is the one you're talking about on base. 6.9 mil cap. Chart looks nice. What is this? Base chain favorite. Okay, so it's just a meme coin. Oh, I get what you're saying. Gotcha. Received a Coinbase grant. A meme coin received a grant. Okay. Yeah, it's a meme coin. It'll probably do something. It probably won't. I think the OG meme coins have to do a big catch-up trade. I'll talk about those later in this video too. Snap, we got a lot to talk about, dudes. Forgot that one. Memes. I do like me some memes. There's actually one really good one I like, but it kind of already pumped. I'm sorry, guys. It's called Sneck. This is on Cardano. These guys have a really strong meme community. So, in my opinion, if you're bullish on Cardano, just grab Sneck instead. Like, it's basically levered play on Cardano, and like, just Cardano is literally just a meme coin. It's not going to do anything. Are we officially just back into 2020? I wouldn't say 2020. I think this is going to be like, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some sort of news where we have that massive sell off. And I think that'll be a good time to get into some protocols and some blue chip projects. So I still think it's a really good idea to save some bullets. I think until we break 69K, I think it's going to be good because at least we are in this consolidation range and we're like, okay, well, we still have some room to go. We're going on 4-year cycles, and usually we break previous all-time highs. So I think once we hit the 69K or past that, that's when the clock starts ticking. And that's when it's like, okay, be careful. Is there going to be more liquidity to pump your bags? You have to be more selective. Like right now, you can literally throw anything you want at the wall and it goes up. The reason why is because everything is down like 99%. Just don't be that guy who goes out there and buys something at all-time highs. I'm sure there are going to be like a very, very small percentage of coins that will do something, but just don't ape into those things that are at all-time highs. You will just get completely and utterly wrecked about 99.99% of the time. So just think, if you see your favorite influencer talking about a coin, and he's got like 1 million followers. Who else is left to pump your bags when you buy? Just think about that. And then also be leery of those guys who are doing TA on a coin that's down 99% and is saying, yeah, you should short this. All I'm saying is like, be careful of those guys. When do you plan to exit Stamp at what market cap? Okay, so here is my position in Stamp. I literally minted these things back in May. A couple of people in our Discord were minting them as well. Basically was like, hey, bro, we should mint these out. These look cool. But, oh, you couldn't see. So I got 200,000 Stamp, some Bobo, and I have some pizza. That was all I was able to mint. I didn't get any Kevin. I didn't get Sato. I didn't get Stunk. I didn't get those. But there was one that minted out just like a second, or not a second, but like an hour before this stream. It was called Pepe. I am not in this. I think a 1 million market cap is pretty high on something like this. It may or may not do something. Yeah. I think a 1 million cap is a bit too high. I'm still looking for the website to show the historical dates of these different things. Kevin is actually first, Stamp is second, but they used to have a website that you can go to. It was like github.openstamp or something. It would give the historical date on it when it was inscribed, but it's no longer up now. So it was just like one of those free site type of things. When it first launched, people were just trying to get something out there up and running. But I plan to exit Stamps when they first get on their first exchange. It was similar to Ordi. So let me show you guys Ordi real quick so you guys can have something into perspective for this tab. Ordi has, it's going to have 3 waves. This, in my opinion, is the second wave. We're going to have another retrace, and then we're going to go into that third wave of that blow off top. I don't know if this is the top of the second wave, but it's definitely getting frothy. But here you can see here, I want to go on the max chart. Whatever, CoinGecko's not even going to show the full thing. But okay, so May, that was when it was minting out. You can't really consider that. So we had this consolidation range. Well, actually, May, yeah, that would be the first wave. So you can't actually even see it. I'm trying to think, is there? No, you can't even see it on Unisat because it only does 30 days. There used to be some old websites. It's not, I think it's brc20.org. It's brc20.org. And you can see the historical prices. But if I can't pull this up, I'm just going to go ahead and use this chart. Back over here, it's zoomed from like pennies because everyone can mint it for free, and then got around $20. And then we just had this great consolidation phase. That was our first wave back here, like over here. That was wave 1. We went from pennies to $20 and made like 1000x gains. Then we retraced, and the lowest it went was like, yeah, 286. You can see right here. And then it zoomed to where it's at now. This is the second wave. I don't know if this is the top of the second wave, but it's the second wave. So we're going to have a retrace at some point in this. This could be our retrace right now. I don't know. It could go down to $30. I don't know. But notice how it went from $20 and it retraced to about $3. You can call that a 90% drop. So let's put that into perspective on this one. If we go from $3 all the way up to $60, a 90% drop is going to be like what? $8, $7. So I don't think it's going to get that low. I think it's more likely it's going to go to around $20 and not do the same 90% drop into the second wave. I think some good buying opportunities are going to be around $20, $25 for something like a Ordi, especially if we get a nice sell-off or a nuke. But again, Ordi is literally just a meme coin. It's just the first token in there, and it has prominence. So to answer your question, when I plan to exit Stamp, the reason why Ordi pumped to $20 is because it got listed on an exchange. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for an exchange listing. Right now, there are no exchange listings for stamps. It's literally all OTC or on this like secondary market. Like, it's not shady, but OTC is more shady. But it's fine. So many phishing link, okay, or share the link. When do you plan to exit Stamp? Okay, Sammy, what was your question? Please do a video on how to mint or Doge. Yeah, I dropped the link below, so check it out. Thoughts on Ghosty Cash? I'm extremely bearish on Ghosty Cash. They basically banned me from their Discord, and they were basically like, "Yeah, it's trust me, bro, tech." So I'm going to show you guys something, so you guys can look this up yourself. So I want to go to Ghosty Cash. I'm going to go on Twitter, and I mean, this is just me just kind of looking it out. I'm not uber bullish on what they're doing because they're basically just bridging BRC20s into onto like Ethereum. They're basically allowing this cross-chain interoperability with multiple chains. That's what Thorchain and Maya protocol already do. Like, why would I want to trust someone to literally swap Bitcoin through them? They make the swaps for me, and I end up getting my tokens 8 hours later. When I simply just can use Thorchain, I can swap from Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, any chain I want into, well, not Bitcoin, but that's where you want to go. Swap from any chain I want other than Bitcoin to get onto Bitcoin and then go directly on Unisat myself and buy any token I want. I don't have to do trust me, bro, tech. Let me show you Ghosty Cash. Ghosty. Of course, it's not pulling up. There it is. Okay, Ghosty Cash. Notice this. Join date, September 2021. Ordinals weren't even around in September 21. Like, come on now. Ordinals weren't even around September 21. So if you scroll back all the way into their posts, the very first post was like September 2023. Just do it yourself. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can look it up yourself so I can answer these questions. You guys are going nuts and ham. But there. Yeah. Just go ahead and look yourself, see what you think of it. But I got to go back to these others. It's just sus. That's all I'm saying. It may or may not do something. A lot of influencers are pumping it, and people aren't really doing any DD on it, and they're just aping into it because they have a quote unquote working product. But it's just trust me, bro, tech. I asked them what they were doing and how they were using it, but it's like whatever. They're like, trust me, bro. They're teaming up with Benny. So Benny is just using them as a place for people to swap into track. So Benny isn't technically partnered with them. I actually had a communication with him back and forth. He's like, no, it's just an integration so they can swap into track. Like, that's like saying Aave is partnered with Chainlink because we use Chainlink as an oracle. Woo! It's awesome. No. Yo, DD, you said the Manta NFT we minted would show up if we connected your wallets to which site again, Draco? Okay, so the Manta NFT that in that YouTube video is literally just a random NFT collection. You can try connecting it to OpenSea. Maybe it'll pull up. I don't think they have that, or OpenSea is on Linea yet. You'd have to wait for a marketplace to show up, but enter your contract address on MantaScan, and then you'll see the NFT that you have there. So, or I'm sorry, not your contract address, your wallet address on MantaScan, and it'll pull up there. Moki on nonstop pumps, and yeah, that's what they do, especially when they get announced by that. Bags are pumping, so it is bullish. Yes, that's how it works. And then devs need to do something when it goes down. What do you think of Mubai? I think Mubai is interesting how it's able to bridge the obviously BRC20s into different chains, but do we really need that? I mean, I guess you can use your Ordi token as collateral, but I just think it's better to keep it on chain on Bitcoin because you run the risk into, I believe they're using a multi-sig for their bridge, but what you run into is like a honeypot for hackers. So basically they can target that bridge in particular and steal all the actual BRC20s and all the other assets on all of these other chains that you bridge to. They're basically just wrap trash. It's nothing. Like, that's what happened with multi-chain on Phantom and stuff. Moki Coinbase, okay. No more Mokis for me. What do you think of Sats BRC20? So I'm extremely bullish on Sats BRC20. I think of them as the liquidity layer for all the BRC20s because Unisat is basically launching a BRC20 DEX. All the different BRC20s are going to be paired with the Sats token. So just like on Uniswap, everything is paired with ETH. It's the same junk, different day on that. Grok coin. Yeah, dude, I like Grok coin. There's actually another one. someone shilled this to me. This was like a month ago. Don't buy this coin, guys. Like, I bought this like, I don't know, a long time ago, and I'm down 60%. But Prompt Tide, this is basically like the tech behind Gronk. And I don't know, the thing pumps whenever Elon mentions it. It's just like Doge. But again, guys, this is a meme coin. I'm not really uber bullish on these uber degen meme coins. I think you're better off with the blue chip meme coins. Yeah, there is such thing as blue chips. Like, I like Snack. That one's a little bit cooler as a meme coin. Cardano is a cool meme coin. I like Hua Hua on Cosmos. I like Bob. Bob is a really OG meme coin and is down like 95%. I like the meme coins that are way down, whereas other ones that are way up, I'm not interested. As I've lost a lot of ETH doing that. In fact, I did one last night. It was pretty bad. I didn't lose ETH. I lost AVAX. No way. I'm break even. Let's go. Actually, no, I'm still under. I bought at 0.48. It's 0.39. So, wait, no. No, actually, I'm not break even, guys. I'm sorry. It's a 28K cap. I got rugged. I'm roasted. It lost 2 zeros. Or no, it lost one. Wait. No, it lost 1-0. Yeah, I'm roasted. My AVAX investment is gone. It was Perry. All gone. All gone. That's why I don't do. Oh, you couldn't see it. I'm sorry. Let me show it to you guys. Wrong one. Let's see. What just happened? All right, Perry. Okay, so this is Perry on AVAX. I bought this. It was like a 300K cap last night. It's 28K cap now. I bought at 0.48. It's like right here. I bought the top. That's how it rolls. Now it rugs. It's at 0. I lost everything. It's gone. I bought it because I used to watch Phineas and Ferb. It's a meme on AVAX. Like, why not? This is why you don't play the new memes. I just showed you exactly. And I thought, okay, maybe I should try it. Like, why not? But no, dude, I'm going to stick with what I know best, which is narratives, thesis-driven tokens, or at least blue chip type of things. I prefer doing that better than just wasting a couple $100 on some random meme coins. Okay, no more Moki. I'm good on Moki. I'm done. Plus best chain for gaming coins. What is? So it's the gaming chain. What? AVAX? I assume you're talking about AVAX. I don't remember your last comment. Oh, would Celestia still be a good call at this point? Okay, so the play on Celestia, most of the tokens don't come unlocked till the end of 2024. I am still holding a good portion of my TIA. I sold like 20% or 10% of the airdrop. Wow, that's a vicious 1 week or a weekly chart. I'm bullish on TIA. TIA is basically one of those things you can't value this token because we haven't really had a modular blockchain. So it's kind of like, how do we value this? What is this? It's basically a new shiny object that VCs look at and they're like, whoa. We need exposure to this. How do we value this? And then they just throw a bunch of cash at it and pump your bags. Like that is what we're seeing. That's the same thing with Solana. People couldn't really value Solana. They're just like, okay, Sam, FTX, pump the bags. This is cool, super fast. This is awesome. And then you saw what Solana did. Solana basically just sent. And then eventually it had the great day of reckoning with all the hacks and all kinds of garbage. But I just want to show you guys this chart. It's sent. This is what happens when you have a coin you can't value and you're unable to place a valuation on it. And you have a bunch of money hungry VCs who are like, where do we invest? Solana was the new shiny object. Wasn't a way to value it. Oh, it's better than Ethereum. It scales 100,000 transactions per second. It's so fast. How do you value? Like, that's what happens. I see the same thing for TIA. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a great day of reckoning for it. I don't know if there's going to be a DeFi catalyst for it. But right now, it's basically just a protocol that is talking about data modularity. And basically what a modular blockchain does is it removes the data that's thrown directly on chain by batching it and grouping it into particular transactions or into, you can kind of think of it like a layer 2, but it groups all that all the all the transactions or the data sets for that particular narrative, I guess you can say, and then it batches it or places it on chain. So the best way to look at it is like this. Celestia. I want to show you guys the what is it called? Schematic, so you guys can see what it looks like. But basically, it separates the transactions and it's able to differentiate it. So you'll have like gaming transactions, NFT transactions. You'll have liquidation transactions. Here it is. So this is a traditional blockchain. You have consensus and the execution layer. So you have the smart contracts. They're all just being thrown onto the consensus and execution layer. Whereas you have the smart contracts all up here. They're doing all their calculations. They're putting their thing together, the gig, whatever, and they batch it into a transaction. You can see how you have this bigger cylinder here. Then it goes to the execution layer, which is then put onto the consensus and data layer. So basically, it batches it so it's not as data intensive on chain, which allows it to further scale. So, like, how do you value that? That's what people are battling right now, and a lot of the tokens are locked up. And the VCs, they have a lot of positions that are locked, so they want to pump their bags and be like, it's the next best thing, guys. But yeah, AVB, a new coin making moves. I can't copy your. Yeah, I can't copy it. It won't let me. Wait, no. Sorry, bro. I can't copy that. So I will just try to look up AVB. AVB. Avabot? What is the name? New AVB, new coin making moves. It's ending in 04. Let me share this tab so you guys can see. It's ending in 04. Yeah, it's got to be this. It's Avabot. Okay, so this is a new coin. It looks like. I'm fading this hard. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no idea about it. It's a new coin though. So I don't know anything about it 2 hours ago. It's the bot narrative. I'm not super bullish the bot narrative, but it is a low market cap. But you also got to factor in it's on Avalanche. Avalanche doesn't have the catalyst like Solana does. The catalyst that Solana has is basically there's a bunch of airdrops, a lot of cash sloshing around. So we'll see what happens, type of thing. Stake Celestia. Yes, not financial advice, but Celestia is going to be the. I think you stole my tweet. But basically, Celestia will be the Cosmos of airdrops. So I would stake some Celestia. I would stake some Cosmos, of course. I would stake some Kuji if you do like Kuji and whatever they're doing, and then some Osmo. Those are some of the tokens that will most likely get some airdrops. Why is my video quality? No, that's probably me, brother. I'm using an OG camera. I got like a $5 piece of AirPods. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so you can't see squat. I'm sorry, brother. Nexa, a better play than Caspa. Okay, so there actually is a token that has been shilled to me that is a quote unquote better play. I am not in this at all, so do not buy this coin just because I'm talking about it. I'm not in it. One. Two is it's only on one exchange. It's on Trade Ogre, which is one of those things that's pretty cool. But what's interesting is this is basically Caspa, but it launched in a bull market. So Caspa launched in a bear. This one was in a bull. Oh, it's on Zagex now, or Zagex, whatever you want to call it. Let me show you the chart on Trade Ogre. This thing actually came from 5 cents. So CoinGecko is a bit deceiving, but this is a highly inflationary coin. Let's see. Trade. Oh, you guys can't see anything I'm showing you guys. I'm so sorry. Now you guys can see it. I got so many tabs open. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me close all these tabs. All right. I don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Let's close this. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get back to this. Okay. So as you can see here, this is KLS. I am not in this at all. This is basically just like Caspa, but it launched in a bull. I can't remember who called it. I'm trying to think of his name. Just a good buddy. He shilled it to me. It was around 8 cents at the time. And I was like, yeah, that's interesting. I'm just not playing it right now. I'm busy. So I just dropped it in the Discord. Hero in our Discord is actually playing this. He got in like 5 or 6 cents. So he's pretty hyped. He's at 18 cents, so he's in the green. Now, I don't know anything about what this coin is doing. I just know it's a fork of Caspa. It may or may not do something, and it's listed on Trade Ogre. I think the play on this is it's a proof of work coin, by the way. The play on this is literally just sell when it gets on bigger exchanges. That's how I look at it. But whatever. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. Oh, geez, I lost my place again. So Nexa, I think Nexa is cool, but the problem is Caspa, they don't really like Nexa as much. There is another one. This one is called, what is it called? Tara. That's what it's called. Taxara. Let me share this tab. Tara. Come on. Man, guys, my computer is so slow. There it is. Taxara. So this isn't a fork of Caspa, but it's a proof of stake version of Caspa. So they're basically saying it's like Caspa, in the thesis, or not like Caspa. It's in the same category as Caspa, but instead of targeting being the Bitcoin, it's trying to be the Ethereum. So it's going to have smart contracts and all that jazz. And the Caspa people actually like this. So they see it as Ethereum, whereas Caspa is Bitcoin. I think Nexa will do something, but they aren't buddy with Caspa. Like Caspa doesn't like them. That's the vibe I'm getting big time. Sir, Secretum and Glint are true 100x gems. I don't know about that, but we'll look up Glint for you. I don't know what the other one is. Glint. Oh, Beam Swap. Sounds like Moonbeam or something. Yeah, it's on Moonbeam. Yeah, it just sounds like one of those food farms on Moonbeam. Let me go ahead and take a look. I'm pretty bearish. Things on Moonbeam. DeFi Hub. Yeah, Moonbeam doesn't have any liquidity coming into it, so I'm probably gonna pass on this one. But enjoy, sir. Doggy Mark. Oh yeah, that was me. What am I doing? Peak is raising funds. PEAQ. Okay, guys, I don't know what PEAQ is, but we will show it to you guys. Let me close these out. I got too many tabs. Get this out. Done. All right, cool. Let's show this tab instead. We cleaned it out. And let's go PEAQ. It's not here. So we're going to go to Deck Screener and see what's up on this. PEAQ. Nah, it's nothing. Sorry, bro. I don't see it. So yeah, I can't even. Actually, if you send a link, I can click on your link, but I can't see the other thing. You are the best. Oh, dude, I appreciate the kind words, brother. I found you, but it's all good. Thanks. Of course, always, Sammy. What's a good wallet to bridge to interact with the Bitcoin network, like to get on the BTC train? Okay, so ThorSwap. I'll show you guys ThorSwap. If you don't want to go through any exchanges, this is hands down the best DEX. All you got to do is swap. I just got rid of it. Snap. Give me a second, guys. Technical difficulties. All right, we're back. So if you want to get native Bitcoin, you can swap some ETH. You can swap some Room, AVAX. Like if you want to go cheap, just do BNB. BNB, this is actual BNB chain. So if you're trying to do Binance Smart Chain, you have to hit BSC. But you can literally swap some BNB on BSC into native Bitcoin. You can do some ETH. You can do some AVAX. Like it's up to you what you want to do. Obviously, yeah, you got to go through the routes and the swaps. And so if we swap 1,000 AVAX, actually it's going to be a bonus. And that's because the stream swaps. This one will take 3 hours if you want to stream swap. But if you want the immediate, it'll go pretty quick. The slower one is like an hour. But remember, guys, you're dealing with Bitcoin. So let me show you guys the mempool. This is Bitcoin. The mempool is congested as buns right now. 200 sats per VByte. You're basically paying like $40 for a stinking transaction. So that's also why it's going to take longer. So ThorSwap is probably saying, yeah, we're going to do an hour for you, an hour 45 minutes to save you some gas fees. But yeah, that's one way to do it. Or you just use an exchange like Mexi. Mexi is pretty cool. no KYC, go in, get out, whatever. And the withdrawal fees are really low, like super cheap. I do it for ETH. ETH is like 0.0015 ETH, so it's like $3. Actually, no, it's more. It's like $5 now. But everyone else is going to be like if you use a regular bridge and whatnot, unless you're farming. If you're farming some bridges, Mayan protocol is one of them. MAYAN. Yeah, here it is. Cool, I got it. If you're farming bridges, this is one to use. Swap on here. Use this to Solana. It's probably going to airdrop a token. You got Lee.fi. This is Jumper Exchange. They're probably going to do an airdrop. See, visit Jumper Exchange. So it's literally li.fi, like Lee.fi, li.fi. You can see it here, whatever. Takes you to Jumper Exchange. Bungie, probably going to do an airdrop on this too. So just saying. Then you got Mint, Layer. No, you got Layer Swap. Layer Swap. These guys are probably going to do an airdrop too. Just use these different bridges. Only when you need to transact. Don't be that guy who's like, yeah, let's use Stargate like a billion times and pay bung-ho fees and get roasted and there's no airdrop. Like, no, don't do that. Just do it if you need a bridge and if you're wanting to get an airdrop. Anyways, there's a bunch of different bridges. But yeah, use those. COQ. I've heard of COQ, but I'm not in it. So, is this like quant? Oh, it's a meme coin. Okay, don't worry, buddy. I'll show it on screen for you. Whatever. Send it. I have no idea what this thing is. Yeah, it's a meme coin. Guys, buyer beware. Be careful. It's a 20 mil cap on AVAX. Probably gonna get roasted, like I did. You guys saw what I bought. Roasted. Check out Cube. Oh yeah, dude, I like Cube. I actually have a bag of Cube. Cube was back in the OG days. I think you can only get this on Gemini now. But Cube, Somnium Space, these guys are cool. I like Arthur. Arthur is the main dev behind them. Guys, this thing is probably going to do something if Metaverse catches a bid. That's all I'm saying. You can get this on Uniswap too, but Gemini is better, in my opinion. Lower fees. Like, you don't have to pay gas fees and junk. But if you get it cheap. Sammy, bro, I appreciate the $5, buddy. Super chat. So you're checking the ones we suggest. I would like to Carlson. Have you? Oh, dude, I just talked about it. Where were you at? Here it is. Share this tab. Carlson. Yeah, we just talked about it. A lot of people are still in that. I'm not in it, but it'll probably do something. Catching up, bro. Did you guys talk about NatMap? Okay. All right, cool. All right, I know I've been getting comments about this. I actually got a message earlier today about NatMaps. So it's actually Nats. It's just a token. NatMap is not really anything. Because only the inscriber gets the tokens. The actual map you get is basically just a receipt. It's worth nothing. Actually, it could be worth something. Ord Cash. Let me show you guys Ord Cash real quick before I give you guys the news. Okay, so check these out. These are hilarious. So they got these on the market. This is on Magic Eden. So these are basically the wrappers, the inscriptions. These are not actual Ordi tokens. These are just the receipts, like of the tokens that were minted. Ordi tokens that were minted. You can buy the receipt. So think of it like buying gum wrappers, but not the actual gum. But they're trading at over $200. No, actually, that's more. Yeah, it's like $200. But yeah, there's actually a marketplace for this, and it could be the same for Nats. But going back to Nats, to answer your question, they are going to be indexed pretty soon. So that means they are going to be listed on some of the exchanges like Ordinals wallet or like Magic Eden. It's probably going to be Ordinals wallet or even Unisat because those are token protocols. But probably revert to the latter of Ordinals wallet. The reason for that is because they're pretty quick to list. So if you go to Ordinals wallet, they already list the NAT tokens. Or I'm sorry, not the NAT tokens, the TAP tokens. Oh, I like Gib. Gib is a TAP token. This thing mooned. I remember getting this at 2 cents. So be careful. It's already up like a 5x, but Benny the dev likes it. It'll probably do something, especially when Ordinals catch another bid. Guys, I'm going to run out of water. All right. You guys are got questions galore. I think we're just going to keep going. Okay. ZK Swap ZF is 100x Gem. Okay, I've heard of ZK swap, but I didn't know it was ZF. I'm pretty sure it was just ZKS, but I'll look up ZF. Okay, ZK swap finance. What chain is this on? If this is on okay, it's on ZK Sync. I am pretty bearish on it. So let me give you like an understanding of what I look for. First thing I look for, does it have liquidity coming in? Second, is there going to be like airdrops? Is there going to be any type of catalyst to bring liquidity over? Third is what makes it special. So ZK or ZF, whatever, I don't even have to look at it. I assume it's literally just a food farm type of thing. ZK Sync doesn't have a lot of liquidity coming in. Even though they have a rumored airdrop, most eyes are on Solana right now. Same thing with AVAX because people are making money over there. But Solana, all eyes are on that because Solana number go up, the price go up, token number go up. Also, you have all these airdrops. People just got loaded from Jupiter, or not Jupiter. They got loaded from Pyth, and then they got loaded from Jito. Jito, all you had to do was simply stake one soul, and you got $10,000. If you held the airdrop, it's actually worth $20,000 right now. All you had to do was stake one, like $60. It's nuts. But there's going to be more airdrops on Sol. Make sure you guys use Mayan. Use I put it in the Substack. So check out the Substack I made. You can find the links on my on Twitter. You can also find it on YouTube. Just look at the links. Go to Substack. I dropped all the different things, whatever, so you can check it out. But yeah, look for the chains that have liquidity. They have an airdrop, token number go up. That's a nice catalyst. Unless you're trying to be ahead of the curve, then don't pick an inflationary coin. I'm looking at this one. I almost assume it's an inflationary coin. I'm not touching it. What if you're my favorite influencer though? I don't know what the question was before, but oh, probably yeah. Don't buy anything that I say. Like, it's not a good idea. Seriously. Just be careful. I get wrecked a lot. Like I just showed you one of them. It was here. You should have listened to me and bought Perry and got roasted down 95%. No, maybe it's 99. No, it's 95%. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, Husky. I heard about Husky. Oh, AVAX meme coins. Yeah. Yeah. So Husky, you got ShibaVax, you got Bear, you have I can't remember the other one. There's one other one I saw getting shilled. Oh, the easiest way to do that is just do this. Just go to Avalanche. And I'll tell you right now. COQ, Inu, that's the one we just talked about. It has a high FTV. That's what we were shilled. We got Bear. Where's the other one? Husky. Yeah, I don't even see Husky on here. But it's probably just because it's not trending in volume-wise, but it's probably a higher market cap. Oh, I got you. I know how to do this. Let's filter it by fully diluted. Shrap. There we go. Joe. Oh, I like Joe. Joe is cool. That's like a meme in itself, and it's also actually a utility token. And there's no more emissions for it. I don't see Husky, though. I remember Mega Weapon. Oh, here it is. Husky. Yeah, Husky, it's a big cap. Yeah, we'll probably do something. You also have ShibaVax. I can't remember if it had fees or not. I remember it was last bull run. Did you see SRC 20s in the banner? Oh, yeah, dude. SRCs are coming, baby. I was trying to get some Pepe and mint some, but it went too quick. I missed it. What do you think about Solana airdrop farming? Bullish. Airdrop farm over there. Check out the latest Substack. I gave you guys a bunch of protocols and check out like 4 videos ago. Definitely airdrop farm on Solana, 100%. The next 2 I think that will drop are going to be MarginFi, and then you have starts with a K. Camino Finance and MarginFi. Those 2. Love the live, bro. Appreciate you, brother. COQ has decent volume right now for a 20 mil market cap. It's a meme coin, so just be careful is all I'm saying. You have to look at these things like, okay, what's the upside and what's the downside? At a 20 mil cap, of course, your downside is 0, but your upside is limited at that point, in my opinion. Your upside is, let's say it just gets to 100K cap. or 100 mil cap, which is highly unlikely, you got a 5x, or you have a chance to lose everything. What I look for is if I'm playing with meme coins, I need to have at least 100x. So the reason I say that is because 99% of these things, 99.99999% of these things are going to go to zero. So if I deploy to 100 different memes and one of those does 100x, it pays for all my other 99 losers, so I could care less. Let me give you a real life example. I'm going to call this one a meme coin because it was a meme coin for me. It was called Friend Pet. I don't even remember the name, and the thing made me like a good amount. Wow, it's actually doing well. I sold the last amount around 40 cents. But I bought this thing like 3 months ago, and then Coinbase decided to shout it out. I bought it down here. Like it was like 3 pennies. And the thing mooned to $1.40. I invested about $300 or $400 into it, and it turned into about $14,000 or $13,000. Obviously, if I sold it all at the top, I didn't sell it all at the top, guys. I sold like 30% at $1.50. I sold some more at like $1.20, and then I sold the last bag at like 50 cents. And now I'm in the red at that 50-cent sell. Well, the point I'm trying to make is all those other ones where I lost all my money, that friend pet paid for it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I can keep playing the game. So again, 100x minimum on meme coins, period. Love the live. How do I know when you stream? I'm planning on doing it once a week. So it's either going to be Fridays or Saturdays. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like, and hit that bell notification. That way you guys are notified. And I just did the update on NatMap like 15 minutes ago. They're planning on indexing it. So we'll probably get some exchanges pretty soon on that. So as long as you minted that, you're in the green. Well, we'll see. Just be careful with soul airdrop farming. It's getting, yeah, I agree. It's getting a little bit diluted, but you can't deter the fact that there are going to be airdrops over there. Like the Jito airdrop was massive. So of course that's going to put eyes on other people farming airdrops. So be careful, not be careful, but just go for the things that are smaller protocols that aren't heavily farmed. They got so many out there that even though it's heavily farmed, people are having to spread bets at different places. So instead of, hey, I got $1 million to invest in airdrops into one protocol, they now have $1 million to invest in airdrops in like 6 different protocols. So even though it's diluted, it's kind of not diluted. Just like Arbitrum was a pretty well predicted airdrop, but it wasn't able to be like, bro, we're just going to farm the mess out of it. How do you feel about Ordinals? I have some Ordinals. I think those will catch a bid. I like the risk to reward, mainly because it's like, it's basically just an animal token on Bitcoin. Like I like rats. I like the shids. The shids are fun. Let me show you guys shids. Wow, never been so thirsty in my life. So I think you guys can see this. Shids. These are wassies. I like these. I like, they're just so goofy looking, but they're really expensive, guys. Be careful buying these things. I like Ordi rats. These did very well for me. I wouldn't recommend buying them now. I'd say wait till it's under like 0.001 Bitcoin and then get a speculation gamble at them. Goose. I love these guys. The Goosenals are my favorite. They are rather expensive though. So I'm not recommending going out and buying it, but I think they will do well. They got a really good community. Frogs. I love frogs. These things are pricey now. I remember these things at 0.02 Bitcoin, but these guys are cool. Who else is there? I like BTC machines. These are not animals though, but they're cool. I like the machines. OG community, been around a long time. They'll do something. Low inscriptions too. They're actually sub 100K. Bitmaps. I love bitmaps. Don't sleep on bitmaps, period. Node wizards. These are probably going to be reflexive to, what is it called? Node monkeys. I don't know. I heard some like random FUD going around on it. I don't know, but they got a good diversification of owners and supply, which is nice. So 3.1 to 9.1, that's about 33%, which is not bad. Whereas if you compare it to other collections, like BTC machines is going to be around 50% because they're so pricey. But let me show you guys frogs. Frogs is pretty well diversified. Yeah, so 4.4K to 10K. So like around 50% is going to be the number you want to look for. And at 33%, I mean, dude, that's really good. Goosenals, I think, might be a little bit centralized. Yeah, it's around 25%. But the Goosenals has a really strong community. It's a cult community, so they're kind of bag holders, but they're cool. Okay, I love Render. Render is the sauce. I don't know about buying it now. It's really pricey. So look for the pullback, or at this point, buy a little bit. And then if it gigasends, at least you got some. And if it dumps, buy some more type of thing. Ghosty Cash. Yeah. Oh, I shared that. That was me. Whoops. Man, I'm that behind. Okay, Render, huge app. Yeah, mucho sus. Yeah, it is really sus. Be careful. Pretty sure you can use Element Market or Manta. Oh yeah, Element Market's cool. But I haven't used it, but sounds like it's a good one. What is the official meme coin on AVAX? I think it's Husky. But I don't know. Just based on this stream and what we're seeing so far right now, it's actually COQ. What's the highest? I don't know. I would say Trader Joe is the ultimate meme coin on Avalanche. I love those guys. But apparently, just looking at this, maybe this is the largest one. It's got really good liquidity, which is nice. But I'm not playing it. I don't know anything about this. It's just an Inu coin. So I don't know. Where to find out about inscriptions with something/pump insider info or tracking some stats. So if you want some insider info on what's going on Bitcoin, I'm looking for the tab. Go here. This is called Genie Data. I use this a lot, so I can see exactly what's being minted right now. So BJGN, I have a pass on this. So you're going to need a pass so you can get access to a lot of this information. The pass costs you like $2,000 or $3,000. But if you guys are in my Discord, I share the stuff there. If you aren't, they have like a free subscription. You guys can check it out. Or you can, I don't know. I like the passes. I think they're going places. So if you can get a pass, get a pass. It has a lot of valuable information. Basically, you can see like, oh, look, this is a new protocol. I've never heard of BRC 100. So what is this? So you can see here, there's some new meta protocol on Bitcoin, and you can see what's minting out. But right now, if you go on Genie Map, most of the transactions, like this whole mempool right now, share this tab instead. These sats per VByte, there's something popping. Like people are going nuts and ham. And then if you go to Genie Data, you can see here people are going nuts and ham, getting BJGN, Nina, JGN, MUTP, Kong. This is probably China over here. Yeah, this one minted out. Okay, holders. It's not great. I want to see this first one though. This thing went nuts and ham. See, you can see here, these are the alpha signals. These are the recent blocks. BJGN, BJGN. You can see here, they're all minting BJGN. So something special about BJGN going on right now. It literally just minted out. If you want to front run some people, you can. Really not a lot of holders. So I don't know what the gig is on this, but I'm not liking it. It doesn't have a lot of holders, but someone else sees something. Maybe they're minting it for something. N1 PC, I don't know. Nina sounds fun. Nina, 519 holders. It's okay. I want to look for a couple thousand holders. But yeah, use Genie Data. Genie Data is pretty cool. It helps with that stuff. What is this? I don't short crypto. Last time I shorted crypto, I got roasted. So I'm not going to do that. Hey, Drake, you mentioned Snack. How about Indigo Protocol on Cardano? Have you checked it out? No, I did not. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out now. INDY. Bomb. Indigo Protocol. Oh, it's not a meme coin. Oh, dude, I'm uber bearish on Cardano Pro. Well, actually, I wouldn't say I'm bearish on it because I guess Cardano is a meme and the protocols would be a meta meme. Maybe this will do something. Mint swap, Sunday swap, bearish or bullish, you can't sell it because the dexes don't work, but it's also bearish, you can't buy. Let's see. Indigo Protocol. Come on, load. Guys, we're going to the future. Oh, tokenizing the real world economy. Okay, so I assume this is going to be something with RWAs. So RWA, oh no, it's synthetic asset. Yeah, I guess that's RWA. So, oh no, it's BTC and IBTC. Eh, lower some of the current functions available, CDP, liquid staking. So they're basically trying to be like a DeFi hub. Um, let me see, 25% team, 1% airdrop, 13% DAO, 15 1. Stability pool rewards. It's okay tokenomics. It's not great. I would like to know if they're vested. I don't know enough about this protocol to say, but hey, it looks like a nice meme coin on Cardano, so why not? Um, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to say. May I know how much you are bullish on RWAs and tokenized assets? So I'm extremely bullish on the RWA sector and what they're doing, but I'm bearish at the same time. The reason for that is there was a protocol I invested in. This is actually a real story. It's called DMG governance. They don't even show up anymore. Basically, you know what? I can find it on Deck Screener. I think so because it was on Uniswap. DMG. Let's see. I might have it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not pulling it up. It's roasted. It's a dead coin. But basically, I bought the coin and I lost all my money. So DMG governance was tokenizing car loans. And basically, they were like, oh, we got a letter from the SEC and whatever. And they rug pulled like that. Lost all my money, gone everywhere. Or not everywhere, but I lost all my money and it's just completely gone. So just be careful with RWAs and tokenized, that type of thing with the thesis on that. Here's one token I do like, SMT, Swarm Markets. Just be careful buying this now. It's already way up. Oh, you can't see it. Like we were buying this thing like 5 cents. One dude in our Discord, his name is Neil, uh, something Neil. And he was like, "Yeah, dude, Swarm Money token. Check it out, RWA." It's like, "Okay, cool." And I bought it around 5 cents, and not looking back. Thanks, buddy. But basically, all it was doing is kind of basically bringing RWAs on chain, I guess you can say, and it's tokenizing. I guess you can say like stocks. Um, what is the other thing? To the stream so long. Oh, here, right here. Yeah, stocks. Tokenizing stocks and commodities. That's the word, or that's the word. And it's basically just bringing it on chain so people can trade it. That's all it is. And what you run into with a risk with something like this is that, oh snap, the SEC says no, it's not allowed, so we're just going to rug pull. Like that's what you look into. Um, I'm late. Yeah, I don't think so. We just started. It's only been like an hour and 15 minutes. But yeah, I'm trying to just catch up with the questions, guys. I'm sorry. Do you think NFTs on OmniFlix market? Uh, okay, so you also have Stargaze. I'm not bullish on Cosmos NFTs like at all. Again, you have to factor in the liquidity. Like if people are playing the NFT game, we already have Solana, we already have Ethereum, and those are already having trouble keeping up. Like I don't think we need another chain for NFTs, just like we didn't need all the layer ones. Just eventually you reach a point of um yeah, like too much supply and no demand, and it just gets roasted. I got rugged on DSEX. Like the Dogecoin? What did you buy at? The thing was, let me see, show this tab. We were buying this thing at 10 Doge. What is it now? 41 Doge. What are you talking about? 41.5. I don't know what price you bought at, but maybe you bought the top. I do that all the time. Don't worry, buddy. It happens all the time. If you're trying to get into the blue chips like with Doge, look for pullbacks on Dogi. I like Oink. We were minting that one though, so look for like low prices. I like Fitwib. It's actually stands for Forget It, We Bark. And if anyone says anything else, fade them. This is a new one that launched today, or like I got shilled yesterday. It's basically trying to bridge DRC20s to Ethereum, and it's really just a vaporware play. I don't think they have an actual product, but it's actually pumping. It's doing well. It's like up a 4x in a day. Actually, overnight it went to like 8 Doge per doobie. But yeah, some dude in Discord, or no, it was some dude on Twitter was like, "Hey, take a look at this," and I just dropped it in Discord, and it's just a degen play. Like if you're looking for blue chips on Doge, just stick with Dogi. Like that's it. Stick with Dogi, and if you want to go a little bit semi degen, go with Fitwip. And even more degen, you can stick with Musk. Like, come on, it's a meme coin, but Elon Musk, Doge. I mean, like seriously. But it's a meme coin though. It's got a lot of holders though, which I do like. So that's usually like the biggest metric I look for. The more holders, the better. But that's not always something you can look at 100% because there's a way to civil it, especially with Doge being super low transaction fees. People can just send it to like 1,000 wallets. So it's not a one all be all type of thing. Man, it's smoking hot. All right. So is a money printer. I don't know. Wrecked. Yeah, I got roasted. Feel it on Canto. I can't believe it. That's going to be a hated rally token. And it's in RWAs. Tyke's been talking about that one all the time. Pump the bags, Tyke. I appreciate it, brother. So let me show you Canto. You guys are asking about meme coins. This was one I remember on Canto. It's Canto Inu. And yeah, this thing used to be like nuts and hand. Oh man, it already did its pump. Well, actually, I'm fine with that. I got a random bag, so old bag pump. Thanks. But yeah, this is just a meme coin on Canto. It's they try to play like a liquidity flywheel using Velocimeter. Velocimeter is like a 3/3 dex like Velodrome or whatever. But basically, they incentivize people to buy their token and throw it in an LP pool by paying them liquidity rewards from Velocimeter. So yeah, it'll probably do something. It's a meme coin though. Like, just get exposure to Canto if you want that exposure. Canto Inun is you'll get roasted. It's just a meme. I remember buying the top. I bought the first top and I rode it all the way down to like 0, and now it's coming back. Revive the bag. Next gem is QKNTL. QKN. Guys, I am not a meme coin guy. Just FYI, like if I talk about a meme coin, it's not good. Unless it's an old meme coin, it may or may not do something. Um, I'm more of a narrative thesis, that type of thing. So like Dogenals or like BRC20s. So if you guys are watching me, that's like my biggest focus. If I talk about a meme coin, be careful. And the other stuff, of course, be careful. I don't know about this. I don't even know what this is. It'd be nice to have a quick TLDR on it. So we're going to open this up. Quick intel. I don't know. We make crypto safe. Okay, looks sus. I don't know. I'm not touching that one. Oh, pump and dump coin, PNDC. Indy has a flywheel effect. That's nice. What about the nerd bot token? I am not bullish on bots. It'll probably do something, it may not. Does holding Bob still yield Uncle Pepe? Bob doesn't give Uncle Pepe. I think there was like Pepe Bob or something. But I'm bullish on Bob. I like Bob the meme coin. I think it'll do something. Video quality as good as your internet. I can't even stop scratching under. Okay. What? IDK, what this have to do with this stream, but had to say, okay, good. Yeah. Your PC is Mint Layer. Mint Layer. I've heard of Mint Layer. Oh yeah. That's no, that's Layer Swap. I don't know what Mint Layer is actually. I think I've heard of it though. Proof of work. I like SMH and Fact. Okay, so SMH and Fact. I've never heard of these. SMH, like shaking my. Oh, Space Smash. No, I've heard of this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm. It may or may not do something. There's so many proof of work coins. I think if you want exposure to it, stick with the ones that have strong communities. If this one has a really strong cult-like community, go with it. I mean, why not? What is the other one called? Fact. 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 Dora, no, Fact. Orc Facts. I don't know anything about this. This one, Looks sus, the pricing wise, but it's proof of work. Oh no, this is Cardano. Same proof of work. I don't know. Maybe I'm pulling up the wrong one. Nexa. Yeah, Moonbeam is also poop. Yeah, Moonbeam is it's fun. Apple and Nvidia are not only partners. Yeah, I know. Render's got a lot of partnerships. I'm bullish on Render. Like, there's nothing left to say on it. Like, to the moon. What's your take on ARB this run? I think the VCs want to dump their bag. So it's going to be a battle of who can pump their bags the hardest and if the inflation isn't going to dilute it and kill it. Okay, NTL. I already looked at it. It didn't look so hot. Peak is the DePIN network you were mentioning earlier. Yeah, I looked at it. I haven't looked into that protocol enough. I wouldn't know enough to say about it. It may or may not do something. Crest Network, the Canary Layer 1 for Peak. Peak isn't live yet. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so it's not vaporware then. Okay, that's good. Well, that's not bad. As long as it's a functioning product, that's good. But it's on. I'm assuming it's on Polkadot since you say Canary. Well, on Kusama. I'm not uber bullish on Kusama and Polkadot right now. Do I have exposure to Polkadot? Yes. But do I think it's going to catch a bid right now? Probably not. I think those guys are a little bit later down the road after we have our meme season, our layer 1 trade. Eventually those guys will catch a bid. What's your recent opinion? Price. Check the beginning of the video. I talked a little bit about it. Crest Peak, definitely not vaporware. Got you, Carson. I got your message now. So, yeah. Peak, it doesn't have a product. That's why I called it vaporware. But since Crest is like the canary one, it probably has something. Again, it's kind of hard on a stream when you don't know anything about it and you're just pulling it up. Never seen it. Where do you think Jewel is going? I think Jewel is going to see at least $5-10 this bull run. I'm bullish on Jewel. I think they will do well. They got a really strong community. They fixed their tokenomics, and there are a lot of people that are either locked or a lot of the tokens in general, they're going to be used in the game. And a lot of people are talking about GameFi and they aren't talking about Jewel, which is like, bro, they were one of the biggest DeFi communities in the last bull run, and they're still around. It's not like an Axe Infinity or Axie Infinity, whatever you want to call it. Houdini Swap. Okay, I've heard of Houdini Swap. That's Houdini Swap is pretty cool. I remember the Poof token, but I don't know about the tokenomics if it's going to be doing anything. I think Poof was on Secret Network, actually. Yeah, Poof Cat. No, Poof token. There we go. Yeah, Poof. I remember this one. I saw a video from one guy talking about this one. I think this is the same Poof. If it's not this one, then it's going to be the other one that was on Secret Network, which was Poof Cash. But I don't know. So if you're talking about this one, I know this one has like some form of yield farm, but I got to get through these questions. I'm sorry, guys. What's your favorite money making strategy within these markets besides buying and holding? Airdrop farming, 100%. And then the second is, I mean, I wouldn't really call it DeFi because DeFi only works in a bull run. I would say research and looking into these coins, and that way in the bull run while you're holding and the coins are pumping, or if they're dumping, you actually have conviction and not to sell. So or not to sell or not to buy, and you'll better understand it. So I think that will save you a lot of money, which technically when you save a lot of money, you make a lot of money. So I think the first one is airdrops, just to keep engaged. The second one would have to be research. So that way you have conviction on your bags. That way you don't get fudded out or whatever. Crest is like a 16 mil cap. I'll look up Crest again. You are persistent, brother. I will add it to the list and I will look at it later. Boom. I got you, brother. So, Peak Network, I got to write that down too. AQ. All right. Let's go back to the questions. Bust these out. Check out Indy. I did check out Indy. Indy just looks like some random farm on Cardano. I would rather do Mint Swap or What is that token called? Mina? No, it's Mint. It's got to be Mint. No, it's not. So let me look up Snack. Snack will tell me the protocol it's called. Min swap. So it's Min. M-I-N. I'm more bullish on this coin. Min swap. If I was to pick coin on Cardano. This is a DeFi coin on Cardano. If I was to pick a DeFi coin, I would pick Min. Just like if I was to pick a DeFi coin on Avalanche, I would pick Trader Joe. These are DeFi coins. Those are the ones that I'm looking at. Sure, they might not make a million X, but at least I have conviction they aren't going to zero. Mainnet on Solana. Mainlet. Mainlet. M-A-N-L-E-T. Okay, so we are going to have to go to Dex Screener on this one. And I forgot how to spell it. I need some water, guys. M-A-N-L-E-T. M-A-N-L-E-T. Did you know your brain is like, I think it's 80% water? I need water. Mainlet, dude, this thing pumped. Oh, if you're looking for like, oh, dude, this might be something. It's not bad liquidity. Okay, so there is another one. Since we're talking about a degen one, there's one called Sunny, S-N-Y. Where is it? This thing, S-N-Y. This thing is like a 151K cap. It's only got 5K in liquidity, so be careful. But I remember this thing last bull run. It was like $5. The devs aren't even working on this anymore. It's basically like a rug pull. I feel like it's going to be a meme, like on Solana. Maybe it will catch a bid, maybe it won't. I don't know. But going back to Mainlet, I don't know. It looks like one of those tokens as well. Yeah, it doesn't even have a link to the website, but this thing sent. I think it had its cycle. It might send again, but you can see it's definitely making a revenge trade. Give me a second. So thirsty, guys. So thirsty. We don't see anything. I was just looking at it. Oh, okay, we can now. Cool. I read that Sol is high-speed, low-cost transaction with finance expertise, working with Amazon, Shopify. Yeah, a lot of cool buzzwords. Fun. Hamed, what's up, man? Check out Mint Layer and Tectum. Okay, I've heard of Tectum. Tectum is actually pretty cool with like tokenized cash type of thing. I think Tectum will catch a bid mainly because a lot of influencers are talking about it and it's got a really culty community. Let me show it on screen so you guys can see. But I'm not in this. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I won't. Whatever. But I remember this thing at like $2. It may or may not do something. It's like a digital cash solution type of thing. It's actually kind of cool. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's what. Yeah. Okay. Soft note. I was gonna say, man. I guess they pivoted. No. What was really cool is the soft note thing that they had. It's pretty cool tech. Now the fastest blockchain for all industries, may or may not, whatever. I just like the soft note thesis on it. It was pretty cool. I got 30K airdrop from Arb. Atta boy. Multiple wallets. There you go. No, it's $25 back then, not 60. What was? Oh yeah, $25 for Sol. You're right, buddy. You're right. CZ is working on his sponsored projects on Sol, but no more at Binance. Good times. Drake, where you bought LT? Okay, so these are at Lightscribe. So you go to lightscribe.io and you go nuts and ham. So you go to the market and you can be like, yeah, bro, and just buy some tokens. You got to get a Lightscribe wallet. You can't buy LTC though, or Light. I want to buy the Light token, but I can't. So kind of roasted, but whatever. You can actually mint some of these things. In fact, if you guys are watching this video, here's some alpha. Go mint some. Go bulk and mint light maps. So I'll show you what I mean. Go to search. Make sure it's not inscribed yet, but just like Bitmap and Dogemap, they have light maps or they have maps for their thing. You want to do it for light map too. So, or Litecoin. So it will be like, let's just say 3.lightmap. You can see here, someone already took it. So make sure you always check this before inscribing it. But a dude minted this back in June. That's crazy. But dude, thinking of head of his time right there, buddy. But yeah, you can just get some light maps. So grab some of those. The Litecoin transactions are dirt cheap. So here, I'll just mint one on screen for you guys so you guys can see what's up. I'm gonna do 4444. Don't front run me, guys, please. There's only like 2 million inscriptions, so we'll do. Don't think they got one of these. What? Are you kidding me? 4435. Yeah, dot light map. All right, we're in business. We're gonna do this one, guys. Don't front run me. So we're gonna inscribe. We're gonna do text, single, upload, boom, 47 cents. Ah, I gotta get my. Give me a second. Light scribe. All right, cool. Boom. Submit and pay invoice. There we go. Now we get our the where we send our Litecoin to. Man, that's expensive. I'm actually not gonna inscribe this. Yeah, that's junk. But basically, all you do is you'll send it to it. I mean, it's not expensive, but I'd rather get more bang for the buck. Maybe it's just because it's congested right now. Well, actually, I got to show it. You guys got to see it on screen. That's actually normal now that I'm thinking about it because I just minted 72 of them, and it costs that much. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna send to this address. You probably, I don't know. Can you guys see this tab? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm sending Litecoin to it right now. So I'm sending 0.0062 LTC to that address. And I go ahead and do submit and pay, sign pay, and 3, 2, 1, payment sent. And I'm going to go ahead and view it on the Black Explorer. And you can see here on Litecoin, I got my transaction in the min pool right now. Roasted. Let me see. I want to make sure you guys are watching this. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. So going back to this is the Litecoin Explorer. There is literally nothing happening on chain, but we can go over to the marketplace, see what's going on over here. You got Labs, LTC, you got Chicken. Yeah, why not? I'll buy some Labs. And it's not allowing me. Oh, duplicate input detected. So someone already bought that Labs. So we are not going to get that Labs. 7,000. We will call it. Why not? We'll just buy this, guys. Well, it doesn't have enough funds. Okay. I don't have enough funds. All right. So I only got 7 Litecoins in the wallet, so forget it. We'll have to do it on another one. Let me see if there's some other ones I can buy. 7,000, 71, 59. Yeah, forget it. Whatever. We'll have to wait till that transaction goes through or something. I'll show you it later. List 3 Twitter peeps you recommend to follow. Some Twitter people. Man, I can't remember. Depends on what you're looking for. Businessman.eth is kind of cool for ordinals for some random thoughts and ideas. You also have Shizzy is cool for ordinals too. What is his name? I got to pull up his name. I can't remember his name. I'll pull up his name right now. Actually, I'll just go straight to Twitter so you guys can see. Yeah, definitely not Ghosty Cash. Okay, so Shizzy. This guy is on Ordinal Revolution. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he runs a pretty good Ordinal show. Maybe there's some names in here. Nope. What is the other dude? Drawing a blank. I got to go to my messages, see what it is. Farmer Joe. There it is. Farmer Joe is cool. Farmer Joe. This guy is pretty good on Bitcoin and Ordinals. He talks about his own thoughts from time to time. Dynamo DeFi is cool. He basically just talks about DeFi stuff. Who else is pretty cool that comes up with some good ideas? I guess I can go on my timeline, see what shows up. Kaduna, I'm good buds with him, but he talks a lot about some altcoins and whatnot. You got to be careful buying some of his tweets because you'll probably buy the top on him. Bartertown Conglomerate, he is a big time degen, but if you guys are into like Drip Network and stuff, he's pretty cool. Neil, he's pretty cool. Oh, dude, he's talking about stamps too. Atta boy. Get it, Neil. Yeah, Neil is pretty cool. He's in our Discord. He's a cool guy. He has some pretty good calls from time to time. He actually talked about Zeph while back when it was like $2. Called it out in our Discord. Yeah, it's not even going to load. But yeah, there's a bunch of random names. That's more than 3, so that should be good. All right, let's see. Price prediction on ARB or better to distribute. So I think you're going to have better. I don't know. There's going to be better tokens out there, but I don't want to say sell it to ETH and just say forget it. I sold half of it to ETH, and then I left a little bit into ARB just to see what's going to happen. But I don't know. Oh, dude, my transaction went through. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can buy this. Yes! All right, cool. I can buy this, guys. I'm buying labs right now. Wow, that's going to take a lot of Litecoin for that. Is that all my lights? Well, there goes all my money. Okay. Yeah, so basically we just bought some labs. Labs, there actually is some news they're going to be listed on an exchange, but I don't know if it'll pump. I would rather get light. Like seriously, I would rather get light. LTC 20. I would rather get this coin. But here's the deal. There are none for sale. You can't buy any. So, I mean, the only other one that's active right now is Labs. Check-in is cool. FOMO is the second one, but it was like 1. So, it's one of those things. Everyone's waiting on an exchange to buy anything. So, oh, you couldn't even see any of that. I'm sorry, guys. It's not. I think you could. Wait, you couldn't see it. Yeah, I don't think you did. Said you saw my face in the way. Yeah, so here, FOMO was the second one. You can actually go to LTC 20, I think it is. Yeah, here. Light, FOMO, check-in. Chicken actually has like a protocol behind it. But look for the holders. Holders is huge. The only exception is Light because it's first mover. So usually first gets something. Litz, maybe something. Ordi, whatever. Rocket. Rocket's got a bunch of holders. It may or may not do something. But yeah, the problem is like you got to have exposure to Litecoin. Do you really want exposure to Lite? Like I want exposure to Doge. I want exposure to Bitcoin. But do you want exposure to Litecoin? I don't know. It's one of those things. So that answers that. Camino and Drift, yeah, definitely. Where to buy LTC 20? You just watch me buy it on screen, brother. But price on ARB this bull. I would say at least $4, but I don't know. Depends on what other chains pop up and what are the layer 2s. If the ZK or if the ZK and the roll-ups start to catch a bid better, then it's going to be like, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe they'll be better. It's going to be a rotation trade. It's basically like saying, hey, would you rather hold Polygon or no, maybe not Polygon. Hey, would you rather hold what was a garbage chain? Yeah, here. Would you rather hold Harmony One or Ethereum? It's like saying that type of thing. Check out Okta. I did. No bueno. What about Commute AI? I have no idea about it. I got into Shiba from on Tau. Oh yeah, I like Tau. Tau is sauce. Tau is cool. Did you know you can actually stake Tau? So go to like staketensor.com or something, or if you don't know how to do it, I would recommend doing it through polkadot.js because it's like legit, like that's the thing. And then BitTensor or staketau.com or whatever just sounds sus, but it's actually a legit one. Just get in the Tau Telegram group and they'll tell you about the stuff. Let me get the invite link for you guys. Just tell them Drake sent you. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Invite. How do I invite? Dude, I am not used to Telegram. Copy link. Okay, so here's the Tau. I'm going to reply to you, Mr. Bud. Reply. There you go. Tensor. That's the Telegram link. Right there. Oh, man. Where did I go? Fact is, Factorn. Thanks, Arb. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, man, dude, I am so behind. Okay, wait, here we go. CZ. Okay. I got that. Okay, so Sats will pump hard. Yeah, I think Sats will pump pretty hard, especially when Unisat goes live. What's your definition of meme coin? Why would Trader Joe be a meme coin? It's a DEX. You can swap, stake, and all. So it's a DeFi meme coin. The reason why I call it a meme coin is because it's Trader Joe. They had a quote unquote lawsuit. They also have a meme coin called Joe. You have to look at these things all like meme coins because Joe is sure it earns revenue from like swap fees and whatnot, but like what's the utility besides getting some of the revenue? It's almost like Uniswap. Uniswap is a meme coin. The Uni token is a meme coin. A lot of these different tokens are considered memes. Like in reality, if we get outside of our little crypto bubble that we live in, these things they basically do nothing besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like they don't. Okay, well, maybe not Bitcoin and Ethereum, but let's keep it like yeah, there are some others that are actually helping in the real world and actually doing something. But like, what does Sushi token do for the real world? It does nothing. It's a meme. Like, sure, you earn revenue share, but it's earning or staking sushi to earn sushi. Sure, it's revenue from the protocol and inflationary rewards, but like, really, what does it do? It's almost like Hex. What is Hex? Hex is just a meme coin. That's all it is. Doge, meme coin, same thing, but it's a proof of work chain. Some people could say it's a payment token. It's a meme coin. That's just how I look at it. Kopi, dude, I love Kopi. How did you know? Oh, you probably saw it on my watch list. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, Kopi is cool. I think it's gonna have a massive comeback trade. Kopi, this tab. Like everyone was talking about all the other garbage, and it's like, dude, Kopi's got to do something. Like, I mean, we go to the one day. Yeah, you can't even see it. I got to go on CoinGecko and show you guys Kopi. Like the comeback trade is going to be massive, in my opinion. Well, not comeback trade. Actually, no, this one wasn't a comeback trade. This one had the really good Unreal Engine like style graphics. It's pretty intense. So the reason why I like this better, the style graphics and what they were building, is mainly because this isn't easy to be duplicated. You can tell they've been working on something like this for a long time. They've been working on it for a long time. So it's not necessarily like a grifter game. There's a lot of grifter games out there, so be super careful, guys. But Kopi is cool. Swiss cheese, good. TWA, okay. RWA, you mean? Okay, gotcha. Taking on game coins, do you think Mana and Sand will pump before other gaming coins? I think there are better trades, is what I'm going to say. I remember buying Sand last bull run around 3 cents, and it went to like $8, so it did really well. But I only bought like $100 worth. But it ended up mooning and doing extremely well for me. But as for the token itself, I mean, I think there are just better plays. That's all I can say. Onio. I don't know about Onio. Onino. Onino. Oni. Can you see this? No, you can't see this. Now you can see this. There we go. It's on Binance. Usually the first take I get on Binance is no thanks. Are you kidding me? Your modular business blockchain platform. I'm bearish as pants as can be on it. I'm fading that pretty hard. Just kind of like quick look, just looking at it. PNDC, pump and dump coin. I don't know what PNDC is. That's just what it looks like. That will be pretty funny. Oh, it's Pawn Coin. I got you. Okay, show this tab. I think I remember this. I think this is Pepe. This is what's the dude's name? Yeah, this is a Pepe thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's Pepe. I'd rather have exposure to Pepe if I wanted to get it across. I was gonna say Wally. His name's not Wally. It's something. Fact is Factorn. Okay. Please cover TIN. The market cap is super low. Guys, you are blitzing me with questions. I'm going to catch up. I will catch up, guys. Don't worry. 10 TIN 10 token. Token IN. I have no idea about this. This is on Mexi. So just based on this. Oh, this is on Aptos. Okay. On Game Jet. Okay, so it's a GameFi on Aptos. Now that is actually pretty interesting Oh, you can't see my tab. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do this again. There we go. Now, this looks like goofy as pants. I think I'm gonna fade this. But it's cool, it's GameFi and Aptos. It's cool they're actually trying to do something, but I'm gonna fade that. Thanks, bro, for your take on ARB. Yeah, it just never took off like Jito or OP or many others. Okay, so the reason why Jito took off and the same thing with Kia is because those are illiquid tokens and they are airdrops right before a bull run, or at least I think it's a bull run. And you have the VCs with a bunch of locked tokens for, I don't know, like 8 months to a year, and they're vesting. So they're trying to pump the bags so that way they can sell on everyone and just yeah, sell on our heads, dump on us. Hate or love these kind of streams, just spitballing tokens and discussing pros and cons. How often do you stream? Don't want to miss out. Oh, dude, I appreciate the kind words, brother. I plan on doing these once a week. I used to do them in the previous bull run. Nobody really joins in the bear market because there's nothing to talk about except like which stable coins are we buying. But yeah, once a week. It's either going to be on Friday or Saturday. So yeah, feel free to join. And I usually have guests on. Well, not usually. Like we're just starting them up again, but I plan on having guests on each one. Last week we made one, so you can check out the previous live stream. Wabi was with us. Today was supposed to be Rick, but he's over in China, so he was sleeping. His alarm didn't work, so maybe we'll get him on a different time zone. What do you think of Scroll Genesis NFTs dropping next week? I think that's pretty cool. All you had to do was basically just do a contract. I think they are over though. Let me make sure for you guys, because you guys might have a chance. Scroll Origin Genesis NFTs. You guys might have a chance. You guys got 4 days. Oh no. Sorry guys. Actually, no. Program ends December 9th, 2023. Within 60 days. Yeah. I think you guys missed it. I'm sorry. NFC release. Okay, you missed a snapshot. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it's over. But I think it'll be kind of cool. HeyCoin, first Uniswap token. I think HeyCoin is kind of funny, but I think the train is over on it. Just like a lot of the random meme coins. It may catch a bid though. Like Bob. Bob was cool. It had a cult-like community. Hey, I think Hey has a pretty culty community around it. So we'll see. I almost got 20K Jito airdrop. Send it. Thanks for your thoughts, dude. Cheers, Drake. Shrooms. Cheers. I may have missed, but what are your thoughts on Illuvium and its tokenomics? I don't know a bunch about Illuvium's tokenomics. Well, I do when I researched it like a year and a half ago. But I know Kane's brother, and I know what they're doing. They're building a really cool game. Right now, it's kind of vaporware because it's not live. That, or they're just trying to delay till the next bull run because it probably wasn't the best time to launch at the end of a bull. But I think it'll do well. And yes, I hold some Illuvium. I really like it, but I don't expect it to do like 100x, 1000x type of thing. It's a high market cap. Thoughts on Yield Yak? Yield Yak is an OG token on Avalanche. I don't know if it's going to catch a bid. Let me go ahead and check out the chart just to make sure if it's got some volume. Yield Yak. Oh, dude, they're pumping this. It actually has some. It's got life. I remember this. This was airdropped. Yeah, Yield Yak. It might catch a bid, guys. It might. I think all the tokens are in circulation. Let me check their stats real quick. Trading volume fully diluted. Okay, so yeah, all the tokens are in circulation, which is a good thing. Yak pools. Let me go ahead and see their pools real quick. 6, 7. Yeah, they're alive, guys. They're alive. They may or may not do something, but they got some TVL. I don't expect this to do 100x, but it's a low cap gem on Avalanche, so it's similar to like Trader Joe as a trade. Me personally, I like Joe, but you can't go wrong doing a what is that called? A tranche strategy where you have exposure. So let's say, for example, you want exposure to Avalanche. A tranche strategy would be 60% Avalanche, 20% Joe, or 30% Joe, and then 10% Yak. So basically, if Yak goes to zero, your AVAX and Joe bags will save you. Or if Joe and Yak go to zero, well, your Avalanche bag saves you. So instead of just straight Joe and straight Yak, and those go to zero, you get roasted. Sure, you have less upside, but you also get exposure to the upside and your downside is limited type of thing, even though crypto is still risky. I'm not bullish on Gamify Casino, just personal reasons. How are we feeling about Bitcoin right now? I think we're consolidating right now, and maybe if we stay like below the 45K, I think 47K is going to be our first resistance. If we stay below these levels, also probably going to run in memes. Like right now, we're seeing larger layer ones rotate or catch a bid. I think memes are going to be next, and like the degen memes are going to send. I've got 5K drop. What's the $1 million 100x coin? Okay, so I wouldn't say they're 100x's, but they're really strong protocols that I like. You got Cacao. This is basically a multi-chain protocol. It's a fork of Thorchain. It's basically working with cross-chain interoperability. I think this one will do good. I think it'll have a Thorchain-like run. Minimum, personally, I think this is going to go to at least $10, being that the FTV is only 90 mil, and this is a reflexive bull market reflexive coin. So as it lists more layer ones and more assets, it's going to have its multiple. And if you don't understand the tokenomics with Thorchain and how they work, basically the more liquidity that's added, the minimum market cap has to be increased. So an example is like I deposit $1,000 into Thorchain, the Rune market cap has to be at least $3,000 because it's got that 3-to-1 multiple. That's why the fully diluted TVL ratio on Thorchain, you can see here, is 8.72. It's always minimum a 3x that. So market cap is 1.8 bill. This one, I think Thorchain is going to do good, but Cacao, I see Cacao having a run like Thorchain did last bull run. I see Cacao doing the same thing. Another one, FXS. Most people don't talk about this, but DeFi will catch a bid eventually. This is the DeFi mafia. They are the DeFi powerhouse. May or may not do something, but I like Sam. I know they're going to do something. They're pretty ahead of the game. They know what they're doing. Snap! You couldn't see any of that. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. FXS here. Yeah, this one catch a bid. Cacao. Guys, you're supposed to tell me this. I know you're telling me. I just can't see both of them. Cacao. I see Cacao having a Thorchain like run. Minimum $10. Currently 90 cents. Rune. So Cacao is probably going to have a similar run to Rune. I'm bullish on Rune this bull run too. So I see Cacao doing something like this. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. So those are some of them. Hope those help. Track is also a cool one. TRAC. This is, gives you exposure to BTC and Ordinals. You guys know me in Track. I love Track. We've been in this coin since like 15, 20 cents. Good coin. Bullish on Benny, what they're dropping. Look for pullbacks on this if you can. It'll get retraces. It's a very low liquidity coin or illiquid coin. Just saw your jersey collection in the background. Do you dabble in sports? I have a little bit of sports cards, but I'm not. I don't like. It's not a religious thing. These jerseys, actually, I got them all over. They're actually free. Not free. I paid. So I have a theme park right by me, and they have like a little basketball 3-point shootout thing, and just shoot and yeah, whatever. It was fun. And yeah, you just win jerseys, basketballs, and there's a chance to win a jet ski once. I never got the jet ski. There's a chance to win a PlayStation. I didn't get that. You had to get 15 out of 50 or 12. Wait, no, let's see. Yeah, 12 out of 12 3-pointers to get that. It's basically a 3-point shootout, and the money ball is worth 2 points. The best I got was 14 points, so the best I got was 11 out of 12. But I missed the PS2. It's okay. Bitcoin dropping under the 99 MIA moving average on the 9-hour thoughts. All I say is look at the market psychology chart. What is the price of Bitcoin right now? 43,700. You're also looking at it on a weekend. Like there's zero volume. Oh, that's BUSD. I'm so sorry, guys. And we're talking about Binance, of course. Let's go to USDT. Let's go on a 1-hour chart. Look at the volume. There's like no volume. It's a weekend, brother. Look at these things like outside of a weekend. Then you'll have a better sign of the market. But like I don't know. If it retraces, altcoins will catch a bid. Bitcoin's doing its thing. I think this is the beginning of a bull run, is what I'm looking at. So if you do have some dips, use that as a DCA opportunity, or at least long-term approach. Be careful with the degen stuff. I think this is the time to accumulate the blue chips and Bitcoin and ETH. Any crypto sites you reckon? Oh wait. Also, just thought of another question. Do you? Oh yeah, I did answer that. Any? Well, any mess with any NFT sports collectibles? Okay, so I didn't answer that actually. NFT sports collectibles, I don't mess with any of those. NFTs are NFTs. Like I'm not a huge NFT guy. I do have a couple of them. I got potatoes. I got some Lil Pudgies. I got checks. I got no, actually I missed checks. I got Opepins and like a couple of other random ones. I got a lot of ordinals. I love ordinals. Those are cool. Joe Hat meme. Yeah, that is a good meme. I see. Very interesting. It's impressive how you're very immersed in the crypto universe, but keep your mind kind of distant at the same time, knowing we are in. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it kind of what happens when you don't have a girlfriend, I guess. What are your top 3 gaming coins? Gaming coins. I would say go for the infrastructure. I like Beam. I like Immutable X, and what would be a third? I would say Jewel. I really like Jewel. Even though that's not infrastructure, I would say Jewel is going to be the third gaming coin. Any thoughts on Ghosty? Check out the previous like hour in this episode. Ghosty Cash is sus to me. Especially like first they kicked me from the Discord. Second, they basically was like, no, it's trust me, bro. Check because sorry guys, 2 hours. I'm trying. It's trust me, bro. Tech. I deleted the tweet because some of the holders of it were like, "Oh, you're fun," and I was like, "Whatever." So, cash. So this is the first thing. Like, I'll just show you this. Like, this is directly on their Twitter. Their Twitter was created in 2021 in September. Ordinals haven't even been around that long. Like, why are you buying Twitters? Just create your own. Like, what are you trying to hide? And then just scroll to their very first post. Their first post was September 2023. So I mean, it's like there's a 2-year gap. Like, did you create a rug project? Like, what did you do in that other time frame, or did you just buy Twitter? Like, what's up? And then it's like, trust me, bro, tech to use their swapper. I'm good. Like, you have Thorchain and Maya Protocol if you want to get native Bitcoin. Like, that's what I'll stick with. And then I'll go buy the BRC20s that I want on Unisat and Ordinals wallet and do it myself. So I'm cool with that. Bro, there's a tiny meme coin called MuC. They're very neat, nice, and it's approval. We'd like to see your takes. MuC. MuC. Meow coin. I don't know. What chain is it on? Oh, proof of work. You just said that. Oh, you know what? I did hear of this coin. This was a long time ago. This was like right before. No, this was probably like right here when I heard about this. Yeah, I remember this. I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. I think it's kind of cool. I think what they're doing is like funding adoption or whatever. Yeah, with the donations. Yeah, here it is. Helping furry friends. Yeah, I remember this thing. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It's a proof of work coin though. You know how it rolls. But I do remember that one. I think Husky AVAX is gonna be the official meme. Could be. I like Trader Joe. Dude, if cross-chain interop is your thing, check Ghosty. No, brother, look into Ghosty. It may or may not do something because it's launching in a bull, but if we get a pullback, people are going to realize it's vaporware. They're just using other stuff. They aren't the actual product. Like, it's literally just like 1inch, except with Trust Me Bro Tech. They take custody of your tokens. It'll probably do something because there's going to be a lot of retail that comes into here and is going to be like, whoa, cross-chain stuff, and then they buy it and then just get roasted. But hey, by all means, have fun. Bro, you've been rolling for 2 hours. You are a crypto rain man. Dude, I almost answered all the questions. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, brother. What do you think about VLX and Wagyu Swap? I've heard of Wagyu Swap. Wagyu Swap. I think my computer is ready to. Oh, here, Wagyu Swap. I don't know. It's not pulling up. I would look it up on Beck Screener, but yeah, I don't know. What do you think about good entry? That is a big influencer coin. So it may or may not do something. Oh, and by the way, brother, I'm sorry if you didn't hear and whatnot, but appreciate the super chat. Shout out to you, buddy. And yeah, good entry, influencer coin. That's all it is. May or may not do something. I'm researching track now. What is it? An ordinal? Yes, it's actually it's a BRC20. So it's a indexer. So let me go ahead and show you guys the sauce on this track. This is an actual product. Like this actually does something. It's not just vaporware. Oh wait, of course it's not going to show up here. So track, network, tap. So demos, I think it is. Can't remember what it is. No, that's it's not this one. Let's go back. BRC20. So let me see. Where's the inscription one? I might be on the wrong website. Handles, bitmap lamb, track bitmap tool. I think this is it. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, cool. So basically, you can literally enter your wallet address into this, and it'll pull up all the bitmaps that you have. You can also use the lookup ordinal tool. So you can look up any ordinal under any ID. I'll show you on ord.io how it matches up. Dude, I got to get rid of some of these tabs. Give me 1 second, guys. Get rid of tabs. So many. Indigo, Genie, Swarm. Get rid of this. Dude, I got like 400 tabs open right now. This is nuts. No wonder my computer is dead. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do this demo for you guys. So let's do ordinal number 1. Oh no, I remember that one. I hate ordinal number 1. Let's do number 2. So that's ordinal number 2. That shows up on track. And now let's go ahead and go to ord.io. This is basically the marketplace. So let's go to inscription 2. Boom. There's inscription 2. So that's what track does. It indexes all this data and it basically feeds it to other protocols. Oh wait, let me show you guys what track is. See, as you can see, number 2, whatever. But yeah, that's what track does. So it's pretty cool. Think of a disorganized library and then organize. That's what it does. Aardvark. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I don't know. I remember when Joe Coin was pumping. I don't know if it's going to do something. Awesnap. I appreciate the sub. Mardi. I like that name. That's cool. Mardi. Weekends are good for trading, or is it better to wait till Monday? Okay, so it depends what you're doing. If you're doing narrative or thesis plays, the markets are the weekend or the weekend is basically the market for like memes and whatnot, because that's when retail is off and they're ready to buy junk. But as for like Bitcoin and ETH, just wait till like regular days when you have some volume. I bet Drake could kick Crypto Archie's. I don't know who Crypto Archie is. But dudes, we did it. I got through all the questions. That was intense, guys. Guys, I appreciate you guys jumping on. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask away. I didn't really actually I covered Litecoin, Ordinals. I didn't really get into layer ones, but I got into the hated rally tokens. Like right now, we're seeing the layer ones catch a bid, like your Phantoms, your Avalanche. These are those layer ones that are going to catch a bid, and you're going to start to see the coins on those particular chains catch a bid. And then after those, you're going to rotate into the memes. So yeah, Cacao Room, we already talked about that. And then I was going to talk about meme coins, but we talked about plenty of them on the stream. Yeah, I need some water. Guys, appreciate you jumping on. I'm going to go ahead and close this with a wisdom one-liner. If you guys have any questions or anything, just drop them in the comments. I'll answer them, like on the YouTube video, like when it closes out. And if you guys want to find me, you can check me out on Twitter. Find me on YouTube. You can subscribe. Plan on doing weekly live streams either on Friday or Saturday. So just hit that notification. That way you guys are notified when it happens. Or if you're following me on Twitter, you guys will get notified there. And if you guys would like to join my exclusive Discord group, I do have a Patreon. You guys can jump in that. If you can't afford that, that's fine. Just stick to YouTube and stick to Twitter, and you can get plenty of information there. Let's go ahead and hit you guys with Proverbs chapter 17 verses, let's go with 12. Better. Oh, wait, no, we did that last week. Ooh, let's do Let's do 21. So 17 or 1722. This one's good. This one's like a pick me up right here. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Guys, no matter what's happening in life, always be positive, always be good. Like you never know someone else you're talking to is like they might be going through something tough, and if you bring that positive attitude and bring that positivity, they'll remember you. And when you're going through that sad time, they're gonna be like, "Bro, what's up?" And then you're gonna be like, "Man, bro, I remember you. Awesome. I appreciate you, brother," type of thing. And you pick each other up. That's why two are always better than one. Guys, peace out. Appreciate you guys jumping on, and we'll see you guys in the next one.